Hello boys and girls, I am attempting to make a little video here to go over volume with you. I'm holding my phone and I'm going to work on this worksheet, so I don't know how good the quality will be, but I think you'll get it. Alright, let's just review really quick. Volume. The formula for finding volume is length times width times height. Some people will say it's base times height, but mind you that base is just the area of the base, the bottom really, and to get the base is just finding the area. It's length times width. So as you can see, they're really the same thing, okay? If they gave you the area or they told you what the base was, you'd only have to multiply it by the height. But if they give you the three different measurements, you just have to multiply them together. So coming over here to this first problem. Now, when we look at this problem, this rectangular prism here, we can see that this rectangular prism has a length of 4, a width of 8. You see the arrow comes back here. When you think about width, you can kind of think of like depth, okay, how deep it goes. And has a height of 6. And so we do length of 4 times width of 8 times height of 6. And so we take that one at a time. 4 times 8 is 32. And now, of course, we have 32 times 6. Now, you need to work it out because, yes, when you're solving volume, you might have 2-digit by 1-digit, 2-digit by 2-digit, 3-digit numbers, anything to multiply, which you know how to do. 32 times 6, 2 times 6 is 12, regroup the 1, 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 makes 19, it's 192. For this worksheet, it tells you that everything's measured in centimeters, and so the unit, you can't forget your unit, is centimeters cubed. Now, that's an exponent of 3. I know on our digital worksheets, I just put a big 3 because we can't put those exponents in there. You could also write cubic centimeters either way, but you have to remember to put that because volume is cubed. Remember, area is squared, volume, though, is cubed. Now, coming back up here, I just want to take a look again. If you didn't know, if you got confused of which one is your length and which one's your width and which one's your height, does it make a difference? And the answer is no. Because if you take a look at this, I could have done 4 times 6, which is 24, and then done 24 times 8, which is 192. I could have done 6 times 8, which is 48, 48 times 4. It would all equal the same thing. So although we're calling this the length, the width, the height, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter the order that you multiply them in. Just multiply the 3 numbers together, okay? Coming over here, okay, we have the length is 4. That's like the front of it, how long it is in front. The width, which is like how deep it is 2. The height is 6. Again, though, we're just going to multiply the 3 numbers together in any order to get an area, or I'm sorry, to get a volume answer. Okay, so 4 times, and I'm going to do it in a different order just to show you, okay? I'm going to do 4 times 2 just to show you. Well, actually, that is my length and width. 4 times 2 equals 8. That takes care of the 4 and the 2, and you can see, of course, here you still have the 6, which is why I like to write it all out together. Now you would have to do 8 times 6, which is 48, and remember, centimeters cubed. Okay, let's do another one. Let's come down to this one. We have a rectangular prism here. It has a length of 3, a width of 4, and a height of 9. So 3 times 4 times 9. Again, if you get the order mixed up, it doesn't matter. Just multiply the 3 numbers together. If they just want volume, it doesn't matter. Now, obviously, if they want to know specifically what is the length, what is the width, what is the height, yeah, it matters. But if all I want to know is your volume, you can multiply them in any order you want. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. And now we just have 12 times 9, which is 108. And of course, centimeters cubed. Got to remember that unit. We'll do one more together. We have this rectangular prism here. We have a length of 8, a width of 4, and a height of 9. You can do it in any order you want. For this one, I will just throw it out in a different order just so you can see it doesn't even matter. Technically, that's not my length and width and height. That's my width, that's my height, that's my length. But I want to show you in multiplication, it doesn't matter. Just multiply them together. So 4 times 9 is 36. That leaves me, I still have to do 36 times 8. I'm going to have to work this one out. 6 times 8 is 48. Regroup my 4. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 8. And my answer becomes 288 centimeters cubed. Now, let's just really quickly, I just want to go over, before I leave you, I want to go over 2 by 2 digit multiplication, because when you're doing the next volume digital worksheet, you're going to have to do that at some points. And I know you know how, but I just want to remember. So let's just say 45 times, let's go with 23. Why not? Okay, so remember, it's like wrestling. The 3 has to take on both members of the other team first. 3 times 5 is 15. Regroup the 1. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 makes 13. Now you're done with him. He took on both members, so he's done, and he's done. We're moving over to our next number over here. Because he's in the 10 spot, don't forget, when we move over, we have to have 0 placeholder. Now he has to take on both members of the team. 2 times 5 is 10. Put the 0, regroup the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 makes 9. We add our partial products together, and we can see that the answer is 1,035. So that's just a review of 2 by 2 digit multiplication in case you need it. Just don't forget the placeholders. All right, that's volume. Length times width times height. When you're doing your digital worksheet and you're doing your answers, I believe they're all multiple choice, but anytime you're doing answers, just don't forget the unit is centimeters or inches or feet, whatever it might be, cubed. Have a good day. Miss you guys. Bye.